Huh? Oh, nice. Could share screen. So can I share? Yeah, I can. Alright, so right now I'm sharing this with my audience, and you can see it with me. The DoD announced the of the Airborne Object Identification and Management Station Group AIMSOG. Today's Deputy Secretary of Defense, Kathleen Hicks, in close collaboration with the Director, did the directed the Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence and Security established within the Office of the USDINS, the Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group aims as the successor of the U.S. Navy Identified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. The AIMSOG will synchronize and the border U.S. government attribute of an attribute objects of interest in Special Use Air Force SUA, and to assess and mitigate any associated threats to the safety of flight and national security. To provide oversight of the AIMSOG, the Deputy Secretary also directed the USDINS to lead an airborne and Management Executive Council, AOIMEXEC, and to be comprised of DoD and intelligence community membership, and to offer a venue for the U.S. government interagency representation. Incursions by any airborne object into our SUA pose safety of flight and operations security concerns, and may pose national security challenges. DoD takes reports of incursions by any airborne object, identified or unidentified, very seriously and investigate each one. This decision is the result of planning efforts and collaboration conducted by the OUSDINS at the direction of the Deputy Secretary. The challenges associated with the assessing UAPs occurring ranges and installations highlight in the DIN, primarily assessment report submitted to Congress in June 2021. The report also identifies the need to make improvements in processes, policies, technologies, and training to improve our ability to understand UAP. In coming weeks, the department will issue implementing guidance which will contain further details on the AIMSOG director, organizational structure, authorities, and resourcing. So I guess 2021, 4 years ago, this is probably about right when I started to hear about this. And you got releases, live events, transcripts, speeches, publications, value of service, stars behind the stripes, about. So you've got Secretary of Defense, Deputy Secretary of Defense, Chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Office of the Secretary, Leaders, Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Space Force, Coast Guard, National Guard, Combatant Commands. Ooh. So that's like their leadership and components, resources, order guidances, executive orders, guidance for federal personnel, and readiness policies. I will. And there's executive orders. So this is obviously U.S. Department of Defense executive orders guidance for federal personnel and readiness policies. This page offers an overview of recent presidential actions concerning the federal workforce, including executive orders and presidential memoranda. It is intended to assist Defense Department human resource professionals and stakeholders by providing key details and implementations requirements for each directive. I'm trying to think who was in office 2021. Is it Trump or Biden? I don't know. I don't have the best memory. Implementing the President's Department of Government Efficiency Cost Efficiency Initiative. So there's, I guess there's a lot of their policies. Eradicating anti-Christian bias. We'll come back to that. Limiting lame duck collective bargaining agreements that improperly attempt to constrain the new president. So wait, this is all. Oh, probably I'm looking at a lot of the recent ones, isn't it? All of this is all 2025. Sorry, I know I'm going a bit fast for you, the viewers watching this. Okay, our PNR guidance on use of government travel charge cards by Department of Defense civilian employees, implementing the President's Department of Government Efficiency DOGE, Independent Department of Defense determination to terminate probationary employees. So yeah, it just looks like a lot of policies and things that's like all of their components. Ending procurement and forced use of paper straws. Ending radical indoctrination in K-12 schooling. Expanding educational freedom and opportunity for families. Additional measures to combat anti-Semitism. It's very important. Protecting children from chemical and surgical mutations. The surgical mutilation. Trying to by getting rid of what you have and saying that you're going to be deferring resignation program, deferred resignation program, reinstating service members discharged under the military COVID-19 vaccination mandate. So that was all the people that were discharged for not taking a vaccine. Correction of military records for service members involuntarily separated for refusal to comply with coronavirus disease 2019 vaccination requirements. Remedies for service members and veterans negatively impacted by the department's defunct COVID-19 vaccination mandate based executive prioritize military excellence and readiness. The Mexico City policy enforcing the Hyde Amendment. Ending illegal discrimination and restoring merit-based opportunity. Declaring a national emergency at the southern border of the United States. So yeah, this is a lot of Trump's policies and going against what the government has put in place. I was kind of hoping to see something a bit before this, like 2021 till now, like what? But probably should have been looking at 2021 because they seem to have updated it with stuff that's relevant. And some of this I am securing the border, clarifying the military role in protecting the territorial integrity of the United States, reforming the federal hiring process and restoring merit to government service, ending radical and wasteful government DEI program and preferencing awareness months. I was thinking of like the cultural awareness, because obviously we have Black History Month, but where is like Asian History Month or White History Month? Like surely, or even other groups or cultural backgrounds, because even Black history there's a lot of different cultural groups within the identity of Black history. So like to say that is racist because they're not, like, people are different. So we've got Cultural Awareness Month. Return to in-person work. All these guidances, because a lot of hiring freeze to go to 4-day so like this like working from home because of the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna have a quick look at this. And where's this? It's unstable. Please